Yeah, Crenshaw, yeah, King Real, huh? Let me tell a story about the time in the 80s. Yeah. First going back into the history that made it. Crenshaw Boulevard, named after George Crenshaw. White man, real estate is what paid him. Yeah. In the early days, started as a small gathering for the weekend, taking out your lady. Smoking on the herb and the oldies always playing. Making out with honey as you try to get a naked. Yeah. Years go by, now a different time. Riding low riders, 100 spokes going around. Now it's Sunday rendezvous. Welcome to the 80s where the crack rock hit and the game shoot you down. Yeah. Crenshaw Boulevard, Crenshaw now. Crenshaw Boulevard. Crenshaw.
Hey, what's up, B Loc? What's happening?
Hey, what's happening, homie?
What's going on,
man?
I see that shirt.
I seen you got your boy. Yeah, man, you already know I'm repping. You know, I see you got your boy Hutch on there from the town, man. I said, man, let me go and tap in and shit.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Oh man,
I like that shirt, man.
Appreciate it, man. What's going on with y'all boys, man? See y'all up discussing all kind of hot topics.
They say you sound like Slim Thug.
Oh man, you know that's that Texas shit, man. Probably. And you know, Kev, when I was out there, they was talking about I sound like I'm from LA, man. So I don't know. I guess I just adapt to wherever I'm at, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? You dress like you from LA though, too.
Hey, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying, from the 80s, you know, when we first got it out here and stuff, it's just like, I don't look at it like that. It's just a way of life, because that's what we embody. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of us out here, man, that West Coast swag. You know,
that's what it became. That's what it became, a way of life. Just like you know, like you just said, man. For me, it was interesting how I used to be GQ'd down at one point when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the man, and then I don't know. I kind of just got just interested in a lot of things, man. Once I started getting down with this, and you know, and I was going to school with Dickies on, and, you know, white beaters and shit at one time. Motherfuckers looking at me like I was crazy, like, man, what's up with us? You know, and,
yeah, man, we were influenced pretty heavy by y'all boys, man. You know what I'm saying? I would say, and but you know, Kev, I always like, you know, me and you always go there, but we always got to keep in mind that a whole lot of these guys that you speaking on, and a whole lot of the names had ancestry from here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No question. My father come out there. My grandmama, my grandfather. But you know, you got to realize migration. You know, everybody went toward California for the land of milk and honey. It was a lot of opportunity in California.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's how all of my dad's. It was crazy how my family went out there in waves. Like my grandfather's brothers went out there, like you said, for the, you know, on the construction thing, and then my grandfather, some of his uncles, they went to California first. So it's like different levels of Hutchinsons out there, just like there are levels of us right here in Texas.
Okay, yeah. Well, see, for me, it was you know, my uncle, man, lives right there in Inglewood across from the forum. You know, my uncle Albert, rest in peace. And so my mother got turned out, you know, in LA, as far as, you know, the scene and the drug scene and stuff, man, I'd say around 78, 79. And so we were back and forth, me and my sister, all our life, man, you know, out there, man, you know, South Central, LA, Compton, you know, Gardena, all the way up in the Calabasas. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, my whole experience, man, and I don't know, I don't know why. I think it was just the criminal mindedness off in me, man, as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And then I can also, a lot of people go back to the colors and all that, Kev. I'm a little older, but I can remember the effect, the camaraderie I seen in the movies like Warriors, and all these different old classic ass movies and the Outsiders. You know what I'm saying? People don't never mention the movies right there. The Outsiders was a deep motherfucker, man. You know, and it was basically about the lifestyle, about everything that we, you know what I'm saying? But it was some white boys doing it. It was crazy.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're the biggest gangsters in America. The camera get put on us because it's always easy to deal with the people who have the least political effect on media. So you don't really hear about the viciousness that they do because, man, they got political connections, whereas we don't have those inputs. So of course, the most vicious things are going to be put out there about us in the media, whether it be words or images.
Yeah, but no doubt, man, that this thing right here, as far as the Kev Mac videos and the info mines, man. Hey, Kev, I watched the whole thing tonight too, man. It was dope, man. You deserve that, bro. Yeah. Like I said, I remember the birth of Kev Mac.
Good looking up.
Well, say, Hutch, I can say, you know, for Houston, I grew up back and forth here, man, since '79, but I'm a San Antonio guy, man. So I'm gonna speak for San Antonio. As far as the drug scene and as far as the cripping and blooding, it was all simultaneous. It was all at the same fucking time. I was there. I was there from the birth of it. You know what I'm saying? First generation, you know, Tiny Loc, when they first came out here, the homies and shit. And I can remember, bro, it wasn't for us. LA niggas brought that dope. Wasn't no black Colombians, nothing in no San Antonio doing a motherfucking thing.
Nah, you know what I know about San Antonio? This is what I know about. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but like from the Hispanic cats that I knew, because I hung around a lot of Hispanic cats when it came to that dope game. Once it got, I mean, I'm just saying now because it's public record, man. You know, that's who I dealt with was with black Colombians. They work would come through San Antonio all day long. I was told they didn't really want to fuck with y'all there because niggas there rob and jack. So they didn't want to deal with, man, work would come right through San Antonio and hit Detroit and all points north. It would go, but it would come, you got to remember, we're a port city and we're a highway city. You know what I'm saying? You got shit coming out of, you know, I don't want to even really, I don't want to speak like, but you know,
because I mean, that's old, but what I was speaking on, basically what I was speaking on, bro, was the fact that, you know, what Kev was speaking on was for us, the very that, and that's what he's come to know as the story of how it got here from me. You know, this is my nigga. So, you know, we've had all these conversations, but I can't say on public record, like, bro, when the homies came out here, it was a big wave, and it was all about the era of crack, that crack epidemic. The homies had birds, keys, nigga. They came and put down hoods, and it was established all under the foundation was drugs.
Right.
That's how they was embraced by San Antonio. That's how, and it was moved from block to block, from hood to hood, just patterned just like LA. And I can remember when the homies used to come down here, they loved San Antonio so much because of the Mexican and black dynamic. It reminded them so much of home. And then they was like, shit. And it fucked them niggas up. And they was coming down in waves. Galveston. See, before Houston started gang banging, Galveston, G-Town was down. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true because I'm 1981. I'm 1981. We were getting into it. We were getting into it.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. Cats was here in pockets. I should have said that here in Houston, but the way Houston set up now was nowhere like that in the city of Houston, Texas, back in the 80s, bro. It was in pockets. You might have had a homie like you that was from out here that had connections to Cali. You had your little team of homeboys. It wasn't nothing significant here in Houston to where nobody was running around here talking about, man, they such and such over there. They didn't do that here, bro. That shit didn't start till I was in prison in the 90s. I remember the birth of that. I did 13 years and 4 months. So I remember when the Houston Cats, for the majority of them, when they went over into the blood called hard. I remember that was in the 90s and I was in the joint. when I was out here in the street, I was tripping because my mama always lived here. So I would come here and I'd be like, damn, ain't no banging going on in this bitch. Which was kind of cool for me because I got a break from it from San Antonio. So we never was played with that then, huh?
It was banging here. I can't really say, you know, I mean, I was a major hustler out here too, man.
What years are we talking? What years? What years are you saying? In
terms of what?
What years did y'all just really start just the whole city just gang banging like how we do in San Antonio, bro?
I can only speak on south side of Houston where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Hiram Clark. Ask anybody in this city on this side of town about us, Hiram Clark family. We always been here, man. Been here since '81. Been up against anybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying, Hutch. That's what I was saying. There's no doubt y'all might have been over here, but it wasn't no widespread thing in Houston, baby. It wasn't. Them niggas was 5th Ward, 3rd Ward, North Shore, Channel View, East Side, Baytown. You know, these niggas claim they shit and they wasn't gonna let nobody in for the longest, man. It took influential niggas from their hoods to go to prison or go to California or have different connects like that to actually even introduce that shit to their hood. They was some of the Houston and Texas was one of the last places widespread to just the whole city be gang banging like it is now. No doubt what it is now is what it is. Everybody's getting down now. But like I say, I remember back when it wasn't nothing like that, man. And we used to come here for comfort because we knew we didn't have to deal with that. It's something like going to the Bay Area. You go out there, niggas might have on red, blue, pink, orange. And you like, man, what the fuck is this? It's because they ain't gang banging. They ain't tripping. It's like, shit, I got a pass from this shit. And that's the way we looked at Houston. We knew when we came up here, yeah, we ain't running to no funk from nobody like how it is back home.
I can't speak on all sides of Houston. You know, I can speak on the south side. You know, a lot of our funk, you know what I'm saying, was people from Southwest. I mean, just on some geographical shit. I mean, you know, it was a north-south side conflict for a long time. From basically the slab scene, you know, I was there from day one for all of that, man. When you talk about
hey, look, McGregor Park on Sundays, nigga, the flea market, all that, baby. See, that's what I want you to talk about. That was y'all's gang banging back then.
I'm day one with all that. Like my homie Smitty used to be he was from here. Me and him went to school.
Listen, man, Kenneth Bell. You know Kenneth Bell?
Yeah, I know Kenneth. They all know.
Okay, I just seen Kenneth Bell the other day. I just seen him. Me and Kenneth Bell was on Ferguson, man. My nigga had 80 years.
You know my brother Mingo?
I probably know him if I see him, bro. But me and Kenneth, that was my nigga. I just seen him the other day. He worked over there by Vida, Texas, in the plants.
Yeah, Mingo did a lot of time in Ferguson. He did his time in probably like 86 to about 90. Yeah,
that's too early for me, man.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm saying about we go way back, and he set a tone for Bloods in TDC because he got down with a lot of dudes, you know, from Fort Worth, from the Dallas area. All these dudes wanted to get at him, man. And brothers wouldn't let it go down like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they came, a lot of dudes tried to come to him like, yeah, because he was knocking their asses out. So nobody fucked with him. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of Bloods that were on the sideline that after he wrecked shop on these dudes, then they start coming out the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to represent Blood in TDC. You know what I'm saying? He did that. Motherfuckers know who he is in there.
Right.
You know, far as like the drugs, like you were saying, a lot of brothers from Cali was getting drugs, bringing them here. I don't remember that. That's not my recollection.